Hello, hello. Oh, I know. Sign of my little glass of not matchboxes. Matchsticks just fell off. Heavens, no! I mean, it is old. I keep using it and using it and using it because the matches are still good. And I mean, that's okay because I like bought this to keep the glass anyways. And put like maybe flowers in there. Maybe make it like a little Marimo mossball terrarium, aquarium, something like that. So the sign coming off is saves me work. Ooh. But I have this out. So I wanted to light a candle to make things cozier. I don't know if this is the best idea. It has like 30 degrees Celsius. I don't know how much that is in Fahrenheit. I don't do Fahrenheit. I'm sorry, I'm European. Can't help it. Whoop whoop. The European and me. That didn't sound European. Hi, we're continuing to play Fields of Mistria, which I've been playing a lot recently. But I really enjoy it. Oh, here's my nose itchy. The cozy candle is on. It's 31 degrees today. I'm supposed to be 50, like half of that tomorrow, as max temperature, and it's really confusing, and it's really messing with my body because we got the armor, the iron, and it's been really messing with my body and like my entire system. Because I don't know, I don't think the human body was like made to I don't know. I mean, generally the heat messes with my system. I'm not great with heat. I'm better with extreme cold than I am with extreme heat. I don't know. I like to be cozy, so I like to wear cozy clothes and like sweaters and stuff. So that's the thing you can do when it's cold outside. When it's hot, it's just hot. Like, even when you're naked, which is not a socially acceptable way of going about your day. Even when you're naked, it's still hot. And I sometimes feel like I can't feel where my skin ends and the air begins. It's a really weird feeling. Like, it seems like both are like... I sometimes get this feeling like I can't feel my skin. I don't know, it's hard to explain. And it's like really hot outside. And I really don't like that. And it overwhelms me and like... Ugh. And I mean, it messes with my like entire system, right? I get dizzy. And I mean, it also doesn't help that I'm not great at keeping up with hydration. Kind of. I have you in the museum, right? It's not great that I'm not... It doesn't help that I'm not good with keeping up with hydration. Yes. Because, I don't know, I forget to drink, okay? Especially if I don't have something here that's like not tasty. Even especially if it's just water, I'm like, ew, who drinks just water? What loser drinks just water? That sounds dumb. But, you know, I prefer it if it tastes like something, even if it's just lemon water. That's like better than nothing, I suppose. What am I looking at? Why am I looking like this? What is going through my head? I don't know. Right, so I don't like the heat. But it gets worse during days during days like this where it's so flippant. Cause like it was nice and cool during the week, this week, which I appreciate. I can feel it. I have so much more energy. It's so weird. I mean, it's not weird at all. It's like just science and how the human body works, but it's still a weird experience, right? Oh yeah, there's some iron ingots. I have one. I can bring you one. Who wanted this? I forgot to look at the thing. Hemlock. This is hemlock. This is not Landon. This is hemlock. Right. Do I get a cod? Shards. Tomatoes. Oh, I have 2 tomatoes for you. I just need to get them. No. Okay. What was I saying? Right. What was I saying? See, it's a hot day. No, I have so much more energy when it's like just a nice and cool and calm and quiet day. But when it's hot, like, it's not weird, it's science. It's I don't think the human body is necessarily made for like extremely hot temperatures. So hello. That's just it. Woo! Iron ingot. Iron ingot. Iron ingot. Okay. Our thinking skill is really good. But, right. So today it's 31, and tomorrow it's going to be half of that. It's going to just be bug net. Copper net. Copper fishing rod. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. They just get a bigger range. What does this do? Oh, they only changes the aesthetic. Okay, so we don't really need to upgrade the bug net. Gotcha. I want to make the armor. I want to see what, like, how much of a difference it makes next time we're in the mines. Yeah, but tomorrow it's 15 degrees, so it's half of that, and it's kind of I'm sorry, excuse me, it's kind of insane. How does that work? But also, how does that work? But also, like, that's just, like, are you fucking with me? I'm gonna be, like, my body's gonna be really confused. Yeah. But honestly, when is my body not really confused? So, like, you know, at the end, it's not that big of a deal. It is. All I can say is that I'm just looking forward to Sunday, as in tomorrow, because it's not gonna be as annoying as today, weather-wise. It's not gonna be as hot. I don't like the hot. I mean, 25 degrees and upwards. Oh yeah, right, we want to buy seeds. 25 degrees and upwards, concentration gets slim. 30 degrees and upwards, the body starts shutting down. That's kind of the ballparks. And I mean, it makes sense. Like, our body temperature is 36 degrees. Like, you know, it's not good for your environment to have the same temperature as you. It's not great. What kind of fish is that? A gar. Gar. I don't know a fish. I know pretty fish you can put in an aquarium, but I even don't know those well. So, we should still have seeds on the farm. Well, that's fine. We're still getting some. That's okay. We can never have too many seeds. Sunflower seeds. Nice. Those are new. And the cosmos. You can never have too many seeds, I think. Because we're gonna need them. This is a farming game. Yeah. No, I'm basically expecting some migraines tomorrow. Not gonna lie. Simply because of the stark temperature. Oh. What am I doing? Simply because of the stark temperature change. Chum! Yes, we will do that soonish. When we're on the farm. We're not doing it here. How the fuck would we do it here? Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Saw a post on Twitter that somebody else took really long to figure out the jumping and the swimming. It's so funny because the game literally tells you, but I was just like, oh yeah, like it tells you when you enter the mines. No, I did it wrong. The cucumbers belong down there. This is where the flowers go. That's okay. It's gonna be fine. You know, it's gonna be okay. We all make mistakes. And our mistakes make us. No, they don't. Our mistakes don't make us. They can make us smarter and stronger, though. But they're not what defines us. Dun, dun, dun. So that's okay. I don't have a lot of energy left. I might have to eat some food. Shocker. Horror. Even Lilac is like tired out from the heat, from the summer heat. No. But even though it's been kind of hot today, it has been acceptably so. I can make my field bigger. I just don't want to right now. Because like it fills up well. And I want to explore all the other things, you know? So like having small fields of everything is... I don't mind it. I think it's good so far. So... Right, let me... We have... I don't have a worm, I don't have blueberries, this needs to wait until spring. Where do we get cods? The ocean, right? Cod is an ocean fish. Yeah, right. We want to get a sapphire. We can get some shards, probably. And we do have 2 tomatoes. Because I think holds. Wanted some tomatoes. Chard. Oh, we only have 1 chard. That's alright, that's okay. One sapphire. 1 sapphire. And the 2 tomatoes are in here. Because I already threw them in there. Right. Okay, good. Let's check who wants them. Because oh, both of them are sapphire? Sapphire. That's hemlock. And the other thing's hold. Okay. That should be easy. Yay, you can. No worries, no problem. That was stupid. I might have been smarter. Yay! Learning. Growth. Trout. Trout. Getting late. Sweet fish. Damn. I love how Mistria's like environment is just basically everything. I have tomatoes for you, sir. Gazpacho. I've never had gazpacho. I don't know, the thought of a cold soup is weird to me. But maybe it shouldn't be. Nice. Monies. Hey girl. Hey girl. Good. What do we do now? Oh yeah. Buy stuff. There's an ant here. Catch the ant. Yes. We caught the ant. Good job. Now I think a cod is an ocean fish. So we're not gonna catch it here. That's what I think. But I also don't really know fish. I know the fish I find delicious. I know the fish I like. That's kind of it. No, London. See? But London does kind of look like London does kind of look like, yeah. Scroll bundle, lovely cottage scroll bundle. Oh, there we buy small red cube, small red barn, small white cube, small white barn. I like the white ones. The red is very classic, but I like the white ones too. Let's go. How much would the home upgrade be? Okay. Cool. No, I don't know. Not yucking people's yum, of course. Like, but something about the idea of cold soup is weird to me. I'm sorry. Maybe it shouldn't be. Maybe I should try it. And I mean, I'm not opposed to trying it. It's just kind of weird. You know? Kind of full inventory, that's okay. I mean, we don't have a lot of time left anyways. We should go home and place the coop. Maybe place the barn. Maybe dig up some holes. I love the digging up holes. It's so simple, but I love it. One could even say I dig it. You know? I'm sorry, I'm laughing at my own stupid jokes. That's because to me they're not stupid. They're really funny. Duh. On the ant. I'm just plucking everything so we can get it tomorrow. I was wondering, do we think we can pick the... No. That would be cool if you could pick like lotus seeds or, you know? I think that's something that would still be nice. If there would be things like, I love that we can jump and swim, but I think especially with the swimming there's a lot more that can be done, and I think one example would be, and I don't know if that's the plan or not, right, but wouldn't it be really cool if we could like harvest things in the water? And I don't just mean like the little diving spots, but like plant and harvest water plants. I think that would kind of expand that feature a bit more and make it a bit more... It would put more thought into it. It wouldn't just be regular diving and swimming. It would combine it with other very classic elements of the game and would kind of put more thought into it. I like that. I like that idea. But I always like any of my ideas. Vanilla, I mean, you can get a vanilla orchid, like you can get the kind of plant, but they will probably not heed any fruit here. And if they do, it would take a really long time. Lotus seeds are easier to do, but even then, I'm not sure if like the kind of lotus you eat and the kind of lotus that just looks pretty in ponds, if there's like a difference in varieties. Maybe there might be, but I'm not sure. But you can grow smaller lotus plants in like just a little tub of water. Yeah, because they're tropical orchids, or like they're used to rainforests, so you wouldn't only need like a greenhouse that's like heated, you would also need a greenhouse that like can simulate that really high, like that really high humidity. But I get that. I think probably some botanical gardens have like the option, especially since they are also kind of there for plant conservation and education. Gardens are the slightly less problematic zoos, but they still have a very problematic history because they have a colonial history. Because of course they do. Because everything involving white people going to different countries and stealing shit to put it in their own homes has a colonial history. At least this time, it wasn't people, animals, or important cultural artifacts, but it still had like really awful effects on the environment when people first started doing it, so far that today we have some plants that are endemic to our area, but we're not supposed to be there. Because when people started bringing them over and putting them in the little vanity gardens of like rich and noble people, those rich and noble people didn't fucking give a shit where they planted it. Like, it's one thing to grow those things in a closed environment, right? Like a greenhouse. Even then it's very difficult for like seeds and pollen not to get out because they will like cling to your clothes and stuff. But still, nice. Different thing, right? But nice, nice, nice. Those are all. I'm really impressed with like the good skills that we get. Nice. We don't have any energy for that. Right. We had a thing we wanted to plant somewhere. So this is the coop. So we put the coop. Is the coop not going here? This is where the coop is supposed to go. No? Maybe I need to get rid of like the stuff in the way. Maybe I need to do that. I'm never sure how a game does it with that because in some games it'll remove everything that was there beforehand. Okay. And then I want to build like a little, what do you mean? Okay. I want to build like a little fence around here so that can be where our animals live. I mean, it is a bit easier to talk about your colonial history if it kind of just relates to plants than if it relates to how you abused and mistreated actually humans. But yeah, no, a lot of those practices fucked up like the ecosystems of countries forever. Here, because we introduced a lot of shit that shouldn't be here and that then got kind of endemic and kind of, how is this possible? And kind of overpowered local flora, fauna, and so on. But also in the countries we took that shit from, right? Because, I mean, first off we had the problem that a lot of settlers tried to introduce their own foods and shit into those countries. But they also took what was there to bring it back home in like massive quantities. And it's just, it's a shit show. Such a big shit show. Look, Fishy. He's bopper. You bite, I catch you. It's very easy, it's a good deal. Catch. It's really a good deal. For me. For you, less so, but let's not talk about it. That's a new fish. I think that's a tuna. Tuna. I mean, so far, like, that it's not annoying. To be fair, I find the Stardew Valley fishing minigame to be very, very annoying. And if I'm being honest, fishing games are very hard to do in a not annoying way. I'm sorry, they just are. Because you're looking for a way on how to like simulate an activity that you can't literally physically do within a game, right? So you're looking for something that simulates similar skills, right? Like strength or finesse. And strength is also kind of not an option, because how am I supposed to like test my strength? You have no measurement of that. So it's usually like agility, finesse, that sort of thing. Not even agility, like, you know what I mean. So it's like not great. Fishing games are usually not great. Sorry. I think one of the worst ones has to be Red Dead Redemption. I hate fishing in Red Dead Redemption. I also really, really hate hunting in Red Dead Redemption. Those are not my activities. Those are not activities for me. You know? I'm sorry, they're just not. But okay, let's put our barn here as well. Because for now, I want to start with the coop. We start with the coop. We start with a coup on our farm. No, we don't. Yes. Shards. Island wants shards. I'm sure where we'll go, where we're going, we'll find more shards. So I'm not worrying about that. Also, Lady wants the seaweed, so if she's here, we can just like get our little seaweed right now. Oh my god, there's a massive fish. Holy shit. I want to catch the big boy. I want to catch the big boy! No, don't leave, big fish. Leaving. Should have crafted that copper pollock. You should have crafted that. Oh, that's just regular seaweed. Oh. That's not the kind of seaweed she wants. That's okay. We'll find the kind of seaweed she wants, I'm sure. I'm very certain of it. That's also not the kind of seaweed she wants. No, I hate the hunting as well. Like, ugh. Just stop. Is that a cod? We can deliver the cod. This is for you, fish. Why are you swimming away? I should probably focus on building up the general store so we can get the new inventory. Because I'm tired of running like the same area 5 times. Not gonna lie. Quab. Yeah, I know we can't take the quab. I know. It sucks. I want to take the quab. We do have cod now, don't we? Who wanted the cod? Pollock? Cod. I think Arena, but I'm not sure. But we'll figure it out and we'll bring it. That's clay. That's kind of useless. But thank you still. Space for daisies. We have no more space for daisies. We have no more space for anything, but we can still pluck things. You know? Another fish. Another little fish. I love fish. They're funny. I love sharks. They're my favorite kind of fish. They're amazing. I found this YouTube channel of a woman who dives with tiger sharks. And that's all I've been watching. And it's just, oh yeah. That's the shit. That's what I want to do with my life. I want to dive with tiger sharks. That's insane, but that's okay. We're all allowed our own little insanity, I think. We should all be allowed our own little insanity. That's a lot of stuff. Spring sofa. Why are we learning so many spring things? I thought we gave them like... fuck. I thought we gave them... what's it called? Summer vegetables. It's a bit weird. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I usually am overthinking things. It's one of my greatest virtues, but it's also one of my greatest weaknesses. Not gonna lie. Yes, please. It's not super helpful, but you know, it's there, so you might as well get it. You know? It's another lantern that we don't need, but cool. We can sell it. Juniper. Do we have a gift we can give Juniper? Do you want that? She likes that. No, well that's fine. What do we do with the shard clusters? Can we break them open for shards? We should be, right? Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe we can't. I don't know. If we can, I'll have to find a way to figure it out. I'm sure I will someday. You'd cuddle a bear, but that's actually kind of dangerous. I mean, I guess swimming with sharks is also kind of dangerous. But like, if you know how to deal with sharks, and if you like, I wouldn't want to do it alone. I have very little experience in that, right? So it's not something you'd want to do alone. You'd want to do that with like an experienced guide for starters. Everything else I think would be a little bit insane. But also, oh, another daisy. But also, what was I saying? I don't need the dirt. I don't need the dirt. You know? It's unnecessary. Dirt. Dirt. I mean, I guess so. No, but I wouldn't want to do that alone. I mean, you would never want to dive alone. That's just generally a very stupid idea. No, that's the pollock. That's just generally a very stupid idea to go diving alone. Because there's always something that can happen. So you wouldn't want to go alone anyways, right? Like, what, for example, if you run out of air? That would suck. Like, it would be a really sucky experience, I can promise you that. But, if you have a partner with you, they can lend you some of their air, basically, right? We're gonna put all of those in here, because we're not handing them out tomorrow, because tomorrow there's a thunderstorm. And that means we will be going into the mine. The hearts and minds of people is where we will be going. I'm just wondering, I think we should start in like the regular copper mines. 'Cause we still need some things from there to give out for quests. But also, I want to like craft the equipment set so that I can be more protected as we dive deeper. I think our little dive into the iron mines, I know they're probably not called that, but that's what I call them because that's the ore that I find there. So, we should look out so we don't collect things. This was stupid. definitely collect some water chestnuts. That's okay, we can eat the water chestnuts. Right here is when we collect the water chestnuts. That's okay, water chestnuts are... cricket. We can get rid of the cricket. I don't want that right now, so... Sorry. So... Still don't really want the strawberry seeds right now. So I'm just gonna throw them here and leave them. Get them later. We could do the same with the water chestnuts, but I actually don't mind them as much because like they give a little bit of energy and we can eat them. So it's okay. You know. But no, sharks, if you know how to handle them, they're actually not that dangerous. And I'm not trying to make light of the situation. Listen, especially like as a diver, as somebody who actually like is a certified diver, right? If you dive, you should always have respect for the wildlife, and you should have a bit more respect for certain wildlife than for others. Do not touch things randomly. Do not, like, do not put your fingers in holes. Do not collect shit. Like, there's a couple of things people do that are really, really stupid that they shouldn't be doing. And I think a general respect for the environment you're in is generally very, very helpful. I mean, I guess. Is generally a very, very helpful sort of thing to do. Right. And obviously a predator such like a shark is more of a danger to you than a fucking dory. Which, do not underestimate the fucking dories. They can still be a danger to you. The whole environment when diving can be a danger to you. Because you are in an area where you cannot breathe. There might be currents. There's a lot of stuff that can happen. Right? So be aware of that and don't be stupid. And of course the tiger shark is a threat, right? I'm not downplaying that. But I also think that sharks are very much vilified. First off, it's like an entire subspecies of like, is that what it is? I don't know. You know what I mean. Like, there's a fuck ton of different sharks out there, and most of them will not harm you. A tiger shark is relatively dangerous. One kind of shark I don't fuck with is a bull shark. I don't fuck with bull sharks. Those beasts scare me. Bull sharks legitimately scare me. And I mean, tiger sharks are also kind of scary because they can be aggressive and incredible. Like, they're one of the more dangerous kinds of sharks. So I'm not downplaying anything. But it is fascinating how uneducated people are and how much stupid Hollywood shark films, which is my least favorite genre of horror films, by the way, have just fucked up the reputation. See, this is why we eat the water chestnuts. The reputation of so many animals. And like, one big mistake a lot of people make is that they start swimming away from the shark, and that's just, don't do that. That's a no-no. Because if you start swimming away, first off, that's a lot of movement and you're paddling. And the shark's like, ooh, you know what else paddles? My food. But you're also showing the shark that you're scared of it. And you know who's usually scared of the shark? It's food. You know? Like, it's prey. That's generally who else swims away. And that's basically what you're signaling to a predator like this when you do that. You're signaling, hey, I might be edible, I'm not another predator like you because I'm scared of you. I can't defend myself, this is why I'm fleeing. And this sounds so counterproductive, and like I'm not an expert. I'm just a bit of an autistic person with a special interest in sharks. Right, I'm not a like marine biologist by any means. But what you should do is like stay calm, face the animal, because only another predator would face a predator. I hate the mushrooms so much, they annoy me so deeply. Are you running away, sir? Please do your poofy thing. Thank you. And sharks are naturally curious animals as well. And they very much know that like nobody can fuck with them in the ocean. You know that. So they will swim up to you and they might want to check you out. Problem is that they might check you out with a nibble. Because like they don't have hands. They don't know how to like feel something, like literally feel something out. But what they do have is a lot of nerve endings in their snout. So they will take a little bit of a nibble. That sounded like they're biting off a nipple. I mean nibble with a soft B. Sorry. Yes, I know, we don't have space for that. We should eat something anyways, but I'm gonna do that over here once I take that out, because that might be the minus pickaxe. It is the minus pickaxe that we need. And that's more important than the moth, I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. I don't make the laws. I don't know. I like sharks. I've dived with sharks before. It was very cool. Not with like the big boys though. And again, there's some that I don't fuck with. Tigers, apprehensive. Bulls, no. Ooh, that was a special attack. I didn't know we could do that. Especially a breeding bull shark. Like, ugh. I'm not that suicidal. But no, I have to dive in. It's not a word. With a bunch of reef sharks before. Ugh, I hate getting close. Really don't need more of those. Fuck you, you have range, sir. We still need a worm for a quest. Are there other things we need? I'm not sure right now. We have the miners pickaxe, so that's good. Come on, bring it! God, I hate the mushrooms. I just hate the mushrooms because they require patience from me. No, different reef sharks I've seen. And I'm always really happy. They make me so happy every time. I get like really giddy. And I flap my hands underwater when I see one. Because I mean, they're so amazing. Seriously. Sorry. They're just... The way they are, like, incredibly well suited for the environment that they are in. How do I get over there? They're fast. They're even a little bit shiny. I love that. Their skin is kind of glittery. It's like Twilight, but underwater. You wouldn't want to do Twilight, but underwater. I think we should go back up, looking at the time. Even though we didn't get a lot of the things we want. But we have the miner's pickaxe now, and we have a lot of copper that we can use. So that's good. really don't super like the whole mining fin. I just said I might just sell that. Actually, I have a couple of them. I might actually just sell them. Huh. No more energy. No, what's it called? Essence. You know, the thing. The thing! No more thing. Damn, I love sharkies. My favorite sharky is the cookie cutter shark, though. It's harmless to humans, mostly. I mean, there have been some reports of them biting off chunks of human flesh. Probably from like long distance swimmers. But generally they keep to the deeper parts of the ocean. But what's really cool about them and what gives them their name, which in German they're called cigar sharks, which I don't think is as cool. Because they're like long and cigar shaped, I guess. But I'm selling those. I don't need those, and you find them a lot, and like they're really not cute. So that's a fuck ton. Yo, so much copper. We can build our little armor, and then we're really well prepared for the deeper levels of the mines. I don't know what I'm talking about. Sharks, 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 baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark. Yeah, yeah, I'm enjoying this. It's good. It's good. That's all the mine shit, but we can sell that tomorrow. We don't have to go back outside. I need to see if I want to use that fence or if I want to use a different fence. I need to say what fences exist. You know? Now, the cookie cutter shark, they're called cookie cutter sharks because they have a roundish mouth and then they latch into their prey. They're like kind of smallish. And they cut out like these round, they're round on surface but like cylindrical the deeper in it goes, right? These little cylinders out of their prey. So if you see like a tuna with like weirdly circular, or like a whale with like weirdly circular scars, that was probably a cookie cutter shark. But what they sometimes do, and that's why they're cool, because they're no narcs, but what they sometimes do is they mistake like, hello doggo, why are you walking? Life is nice today. What they do though is they sometimes mistake like ships or submarines, more submarines, because again they usually hang out in like deeper waters, right? But they mistake submarines for prey, and they latch onto like the latex, you know, like the or rubber casings of those things that they sometimes have, and like the protective linings that make the submarine, like that keeps water out of the submarine, right? They latch onto that and they cut out little chunks, and there are actually reports of cookie cutter sharks kind of fucking up navigational equipment on the outside of submarines, and of like fucking up like the hull and shit like that of military submarines, and I really like that. Like they're good, you know. They heard ACAB and they decided it to be true, and they're on our side. They're like fighting the same fight as the orcas. You know? That's why we love them. That's why cookie cutter sharks are our friends. I also like goblin sharks. They're cool. They're the ones that can like take out their mouth like Alien. And I love ghost sharks. They're relatively small, but they have like poisonous spines along their back, and I think that's really cool. Like what? What the fuck? I also like whale sharks. They're cute, but everybody likes whale sharks. And I like hammerheads. I really want to like see one. But hammerheads can be dangerous, especially when they're like swarming you. so I guess that's like, it's not like I'm not scared of sharks. Like the thought of meeting them still makes me nervous. Not the small one, not the small ones. The small ones I think are fine. Like, I don't know what you gonna do, sir. But while I want to swim with something like dive with something like a hammerhead, I'm still scared of them. But that's the thing, you're not supposed to let them know that you're scared of them. Because once you let them know that you're scared of them, they will sniff that out. Because they're predators. You know? Like, a bear will sniff that out. A lion will sniff that out. Like, you know? Oh, sorry. I hate you. So don't be, like, be scared of them. It's natural to be scared of them, I think. But don't let them know. Because then they will see you spray. Basically. They're like lawyers. Or like me. When I know you haven't read the text that was homework assignment. No, but yeah. I love sharks. I want to swim with hammerheads. There's a place in the Bahamas that's called Shark Alley that I want to go and dive at. I won't soon, because I don't have the money for the Bahamas. And I think I should get more practice and dive. Like, I have some, but I haven't in some time. Because I don't live by the ocean or a bigger lake, so we don't get to do it very often. And I want to get some better certification, but one day I want to swim with the hammerheads and the big whites and the makos and all of the big boys in the Bahamas. It's okay. You can come with and just stay at the beach. Also, one good thing you can do if you have the possibility, if you meet a shark, like a big one. If you are somewhere where you're near the ground, go to the ground. Like, sit down on the ground. Because that way, you take away... What was I doing? Oh, Daisy, 6 of them. No, but that way you take away one of their avenues for attack. Right? They like to... I mean... I don't know if they're like ambush predators, if that's like the right term, but they like to ambush you, which makes sense, right? Because even if you're like an apex predator, you still don't want your food to be like a hassle. It's like me, so I prefer putting stuff in the oven instead of standing in the kitchen for 5 hours, you know? They're so relatable. Very, very relatable. But yeah, right? So that way you take away one avenue for them to surprise you from below, because you're sitting on the floor. Look at them. Keep them in your, like, you always be attentive. Keep an eye on them. Because again, they like surprising you. They're sneaky. So don't let them be sneaky. It's very simple. Don't. We should check who needs all of this stuff. I know the shards are island. Yeah. See, I also think island and Valen look similar. Now that they're next to each other, they don't. But if you're just taking your cod for Reyna, shards are for island, minus pickaxes for Ulrich. Okay. Good. Where to go first? It's probably Ulrich. Where else would he hang out? Okay, Ulrich. This is Valen, because it has the glasses. And Reyna is not at the end. she's not. So we need to look somewhere else. Do we? No. Okay. We can do it. I believe in us. Let's start with Ulrich then. Right. If you don't have a ground to sit on, that sucks. But, like, then be attentive. Keep an eye on the shark. That way, it can't surprise you. If it swims up to you, let it. Show it that you are not scared. Because only prey is scared. Cannot say this enough. Only prey is angry. Not angry. Only prey is angsty. You're not prey, okay? So you're not afraid because you're not prey, right? Make the armor. This is gonna waste our entire day away. Yeah. That's okay. And there's more sharks. Be aware. But usually, like, be aware of most. But, like, keep the one that is closest. Keep an eye on the one that's closest. Right. Don't let them surprise you. This is not a birthday party. Oh, ooh. So we made, like, really good ones, didn't we? Is that what you're telling me? Okay, we're doing well. Where the fuck is... We missed Ulrich. That was stupid of us. But he's there. Oh, an island is up in the gardens as well. It's actually kind of good because they're closer together now. It's nice. Hey, are you sure? Give me my money. It's not a lot of money, island. Given the fact that you're nobility and kind of loaded, that's kind of stingy, sir. I'm not amused. We're no longer friends. Is he not there anymore? He should be here. He's probably in the... Or she's experimenting on him again. Oh, we already brought it to him. I'm stupid! Ha! That's what happens when I talk about sharks! I get confused. Coolest. What was I saying? Oh yeah. They don't like being touched in their nose. Because that's where all the nerve endings are. That's why they want to bump you. Right. They will usually try to bump you and be like, what the fuck are you? Let me test this out. If the bumping doesn't tell them what you are, they will bite. Which, it doesn't matter to a squishy human if a shark is biting out of curiosity or anger, you know. But it's usually not the latter. Also, sometimes it's just because you're hating like prey. I think that's why it's important that we educate people about sharks. Because whenever I read about like shark incidents, I'm usually like stupid human, and it infuriates me because animals have to suffer because humans are dumb, and I hate that. It's a similar thing with like fox sightings, wolf sightings, bear sightings. When you hear about those things, usually, I don't know, stupid humans and then animals getting killed because of stupid humans. And I hate that. But that's where their nerve endings are. So, the whole idea of punching a shark is actually not that far off. Because it will hurt like shit. It's like kicking a shark in the balls. But also, another thing sharks sharks can't do is swim backwards. So when they come to you to bump you, you just have to bump them quicker and also redirect them. So you like, they come to you with their little snouty, and then you take the snouty and you like push it away. And they go in a different direction. And that should solve your problem. I mean, they might come back, but they'll have to swim a bit to come back. And what sharks also don't like is actually being flipped around. It's really funny. You probably won't be able to flip a tiger shark though. Like I wouldn't be. Those are heavy. Even in the water, those are heavy. But it is something like scientists do with smaller sharks. It's a documentary where they were chipping a bunch of reef sharks for research purposes. And it was really fascinating because to keep the sharks still, they flipped them on their heads. Like not vertically, but like a pancake. Right? Because that messes with the sharks' like very sensitive orientation organs. And so for a while they can't turn back around and they're really disoriented and they'll keep still. So you can like implement the little chip in them. The little tracker chip. So that's also an option you have. But like probably not with a big boy. Because they're heavy. And fast. And you know. I mean small ones are fast too. Not as big I guess. I also love wobbegongs. Wobbegongs are also great sharks. They're also known as carpet sharks. And they're like pancakes that mainly lie on the floor. And what is this? And they're like really hairy in front because it looks like they are ambush predators actually. I don't think regular sharks are because they will also chase something down. But I think wobbegongs are ambush predators. They have like little mouth hairs and stuff. So they look like seaweed and algae and coral and all of that good stuff. So when fish swim by and just take them for a part of the environment, they just eat them. It's really funny. But I love them because they're weird. And I love weird fish. I generally love the ocean for its weirdness. Some people fear the ocean. Especially since there's only 95% of it that have been discovered yet. Or like fully researched yet. I think a lot of that is actually just full with bacteria and algae and shit. Like, people hear that number. They're like, oh, only 5% of our oceans are fully discovered and like fully researched. And people hear that and their mind goes to like megalodons and leviathans from Subnautica. And I mean, to be fair, since we like to be scared, right? We enjoy being scared. There's a certain pleasure in being scared. It's why we like horror films. And I like to entertain that idea as well, right? What else could be down there? But chances are it's just a lot of bacteria and algae and microorganisms. Because it's a lot harder to oversee those than it is to like overlook a megalodon. You know? Like, just statistically. Does that mean that there might not be really big shit out there that's really scary? No, maybe there is. Probably there is something down there that's like kind of unsavory. But I don't think those 95% are as scary as people make them out to be, basically. I think, oh nice. That's a really loud bike, sir. Are you okay? Pan-fried salmon. Nice. Some more food I can keep. This goes in there, and now we bring the cod to Rena. She is at the store. That's good. We need to go to the store. Do we? Well, I don't know if we do, but we're getting there anyways. I want to go to the task board. So, basically the same direction. No, I don't have any more stuff I can give you. Basil and thyme, sure. Will do, girl. Also, the seaweed should be something we can easily get. What is this? Training. Oh! Interesting. Also, don't go around punching sharks. That would make me very sad. Here's your... Ooh, Reina's outfit is so cute as well! Nice. So nice, girl. So cute. Ugh. Something just, like, made a sound in my back. Oh, it wasn't a good one. Well. Got the big sea monster? No, chances are the big sea monsters aren't. Probably not real. I mean, big fish. I'm talking about megalodons. No, chances are the megalodon is not real. That's like a common myth that keeps upgoing, but it would not make sense to happen. It, from what I've read, right, and I'm not an evolutionary or like marine biologist by any accounts, but it wouldn't make sense. Like, again, first off, statistically, it is way more likely to find something this big soon on, even if it hides very deep. Because something like the megalodon wouldn't just stay deep. If we look at a lot of like the really big deep sea creatures, something like sharks, something like whales, something like giant squids, they're not deep sea creatures. They like open waters, and they usually come up for hunting purposes. Right? So that's how some of them get beached. That's how somehow, by some horrific Lovecraftian nightmare coincidence, you can find one while you're out diving in open waters. Usually not near reefs, I guess. I mean, it depends on the animal. Usually they come up at night as well, right? Because it's just more fun to hunt at night, I guess. It's more fun to dive at night, so I'm not holding it against them. But chances are something like that would have to come up at some point or another just for hunting purposes, because the bounty is just more plentiful upstream, basically, right? And that's the next thing. Something like a megalodon would need a fuck ton of food. Ooh, a tetra. Cute. I love tetras. I had a lot of named tetras in my aquarium when I was a kid. I kind of want to have an aquarium again. I think that's going to be one of the first pets I get once I get like a bigger place. What I really want to do is kind of not build, but like aquascape an aquarium, right? Like put cool things in there. Giant fish scale. See? It's all very thematically correct today. It's all very fitting today. No, but like something like a megalodon would need a fuck ton of food to stay alive. That's the next problem it would have. So chances are they would have had to come up high, because that's where the food is, and they need a lot of food. And if we look at other gigantic sea creatures, ocean creatures, they do that. That's their hunting behavior. But also, no, don't go away. I need you, sir. Nibble, nibble, bibble. Come on. I see you. I know you want it. What's happening? Is it stuck? Am I not patient enough, or was it stuck? That's the big question I'm asking. Another one. Another one. No, don't go away. Yes. I got it on. No. And chances are there's just not enough food for them. What's added to the whole food problem is not only does it need a lot of food because it's big, it needs a lot of food because it's probably moving very quickly and a lot. Sharks can't stand still. It's not a thing they do. So, Valen wanted some oregano. I need to check how much oregano she wanted. Yeah, the tarpon is for the museum. The track goes here. It's also for the museum. I don't need the training dummy, and if I do, we have a way to build it. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, right. So it would need a lot of food for movement, because that burns a lot of calories, but also just for like existing and sustaining a big shape. And there isn't anything out there that they could hunt, because they would have to hunt something that isn't necessarily similar in size, but that is big, to put in a little effort, get a lot of food, get their calories in. So that, like, you know how something like the Flash eats a lot in like comics? Same issue. Like, megalodons have a similar issue, because they are big and chunky, but they also swim around a lot. So chances are that's just a myth. Like, chances are really high that they don't really exist. I mean, people can be proven wrong. So, tuna. Big fish. Ocean fish too. Can't take you with me, because my inventory is full again. I'm a little bit annoyed. Just a little bit. It's a big butterfly. Woo! Okay, that was useless. More big fish. Don't bite me. I hate that we have to swim all the way around to get back. I don't like that. That's a bit annoying. Not gonna lie. Because we're doing it all again tomorrow. Because we want to get our little treasures. Bye. Tuna. The tuna is not something they want in the museum. I don't know, I would want a tuna in my museum. It's a cool fish. It's a very delicious fish too. It's good for sushi. Sorry, you little tuna. Promise you won't be actually, I can't promise that. I shouldn't promise that. You will probably be turned into sushi. That's really sad. I'm sorry, that's how life is. What did Velen want? She wanted herbs. But I need to herbs. Basil and thyme. Okay, time. We have time. We have time. This is oregano. So she wants basil and thyme. Cool, so we keep the thyme. We also keep the tarpon and the snail. Put this in there. I'm sorry, I talk a lot to myself. I mean, basically, this is all just talking to myself. I really don't want the tuna. That's a sucky museum. I'm gonna leave a really bad rating on the Yelp. Yeah, that's how I pronounce Yelp. No, it's not how I pronounce Yelp. It's how Glenn from Superstore pronounces Yelp. So I thought it might be funny. Hello! Somebody's asking me about my thoughts on the game again. I'm scared of repeating what happened on Wednesday. I'm still not sure if those were actually bots. Because they were kind of interacting like humans, but they all had a very similar script. And I mean, humans can behave like bots. And bots can behave like humans. But like sometimes humans have a script. But yeah, I like the game. It's cute. I will break a lance for it. My candle is going out. I'm really sad. No, I like the game. It's a cute game about farming and helping a magic dragon. I prefer helping the magic dragon over farming. It has a lot of really cool 7 things that are new and that I haven't seen in a lot of other games of the same genre that I like. For example, we can go diving, which is cool. I mean, not like full-on scuba diving, but there's like little diving spots and then you press E and then you dive. We can go swimming, which is cool. We can go dig up stuff. Honestly, the more I think about it, this is like, people compare this to Harvest Moon, I guess. No, but to Stardew Valley a lot, and honestly, I think it's more fitting to draw the comparison to Animal Crossing, because all of those are things you can do in Animal Crossing. And there's no Animals Crossing here. There's like romances and hot people like Juniper. So I guess it kind of like balances out the best of two worlds in that regard. I was talking about sharks. Sorry. That gets me distracted. I like sharks. We should at some point also kind of try and focus on building our little coop and getting some animals. And not get distracted by shiny things. I'm really curious about how they do that when it comes to... I mean, there's not really an end game here, right? Like, these games can go on for however long you want them to go on for. But I'm really wondering about how it's gonna go once we reach like late game, because that's usually when games like this can become a bit boring and repetitive, right? Bite! It's for you. I will sell you, and you will get turned into food. Oh, or not. Your wood. I would if I could turn that into These are all really cool things. I want this one. Don't be mad at me. Colors. I mean, it's cool we can like develop all of those. So, no worries. Yes! I also like the skill system, which I have just been in. Because you don't have to be like, oh, I want skill A or B. You can like invest in all of them. It's really nice. And they're all worth it. They all seem to... Oh, we missed Friday night at the inn again! No! That's okay. Next time. Next time we won't miss. Maybe next time we'll try. Probably a deeper minds thing. Catnip. Catnip seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 16. Thank you. Catmint is the same thing as catnip, right? Like, it's not, it's the same thing. also honestly don't want to check out the market. I'm sorry. A lot of the stuff they have there is just kind of repetitive, especially clothes and cosmetics. And that's what I'm mostly interested in right now. Because I'm not really decorating my farm and or home yet. I haven't had the time or the focus. I am not harvesting the melons because I want to harvest them with the other melons. I think that's nicer. Sorry. Okay, let's get our little foraging run done. And if we still have time, we can try and get some wood for our coop. And then later for the general store. But mainly for the coop. The coop is more important. Because the coop will have chickens. It will have chickens! Shorts. Peace. Pollock. Grouper. Yes, I love groupers. I think they're cute. No. Okay, maybe the general store is more important now. I still haven't found a good light solution either. The thing is, with light, I'm really pale, so like generally any kind of light kind of pales me out. Even if I put a light right in front of my face, it would kind of just make me really, really pale. That's just my face. You know? But maybe the idea with like some fairy lights isn't bad. Because I could put them... I need to find a way that doesn't bother me, but like putting some fairy lights in like a warm but strong-ish color around my monitor could be a nice idea. Because I think it would look cute. Big fish. Big fish, come here. Big fish. Big fish. Yes! Is it just me or are the big fish appearing more often? Oh, it's already the kind of big fish we have. Sorry. I got excited for a second. So much stuff just lying around. Don't steal my stuff, bird. Ooh. Fancy flower. Fancy flower. Yes! Yes! Stop! We need you for the little boy. See, I think it would be cool if we could catch things. Yes! Yeah, we'll get you later. While we're in the water. Like, not just at the diving spots. But like, you know, put some harvestables in the water. Put some... Give us the opportunity to like make water. Even if it's just... Make water. No, but like, even if it's just a pond or something. Like, have water at our farm. Apart from like the river that's already there. You know how in Harvest Moon you can build ponds and they're kind of a requirement to start farming. The geese, no, the ducks, some pond fish. Okay, we still need some pond fish. Some summer fish. Some ocean fish. And our inventory is full again. Woo! Hate it. I hate it so much. Money and sugar. Sugar. I mean, sugar is fine, I guess. I'm not cooking a lot, but once I start, sugar will be useful, I suppose. I mean, fine, let's stop by the market, I guess. I'm already here. Yeah, see? It's all very repetitive. I think it's probably because there aren't a lot of assets in the game yet. Question mark, question mark. I'm gonna buy some of your recipes. I'm gonna buy all of your recipes. Wait. That way we can start hoarding stuff. have money right now. You see, I'm not a fan of like a lot of the clothes my dude sells. It's just I'm not convinced so far. You know? I'm sorry. Doop, 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 doop. Doop, 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 doop. Doop, 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 doop. We'll get those later. Our inventory is full, but we will get them later. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Yeah. No, we can keep the shards now. We might need them later. This is not at all how the song is going. Do we not have any more strawberry seeds? Huh. We did. I'm just blind. But now we have a lot of them. So. The next summer is saved! Whoop whoop! Dun, 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 dun. I love the beach in real life as well. I wish I lived closer to a beach. I don't. I live more close to mountains. Which I'm not that much of a hikey girl, so the ocean would be nicer. But then would I really go swimming every day? Probably wouldn't. Because we always make out those fantasies in our head, but like, would they really go anywhere? I don't know. Isn't there another thing we found? There's another big boy. No, 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 no. He's swimming away. Not amused. Quab. DM. And now I've got quabs. Very bad for your health. Seaweed! Wood. Seaweed is good. Valen wants that. More coconuts. More pearls. More seaweed. We've got the seaweed for Valen now. That's great. Slow and everyday progress is good progress. Something I try to remind myself of daily. There's a lot of fish here now. It's a bonito. You already have a bonito. You don't need more. Okay, you're tired, I guess. Sure. Then go be tired. But be tired somewhere else, wench. Let's get the coconuts and go home. I don't know, I think I've talked about this before, but like, summer is always the most stressful season in these games. There's always too much to do in summer. You know? Oh yeah, right. Sorry. Full inventory. Go home. The lime and the coconut, you drink them all up. I think I should get more basil as well before we go to Valen, because she also wants basil. For some reason she's not asking for Dorian. Sorry. the picture of Dorian Gray has been on my mind because apparently their Netflix is making an adaptation, but it's not really an adaptation, and it's just the weirdest fuck ass shit that comes out about this movie, TV show, whatever it's gonna be. Like, first off, there was news that they were gonna make Basil, and I'm not sure if you say Basil or Basil when it's the name. I say Basil. I say Basil to the herb as well. I don't know. It's the weirdest fucking shit. Because first off, they were like, oh yeah, Basil and Dorian Gray are siblings now. And people were like, but why? It's a gay book. Why make the gay siblings? You know? And then in some sort of interview or something, the creator showrunner was like, well, yeah, it's not explicitly gay, you know? So, like, we have a lot of, like, space to do what we want. And it's just like, yeah, but, like, even if it's subtext, it's, like, important subtext. And your entire stupid little streaming service is so focused on being so diverse and open for people. But apparently that's only important when it's pinkwashing, I guess. Because it's in there. This is literally the book that got, like, Oscar Wilde into prison for being gay, says. What do you mean it's not explicitly gay enough? Like, what do you mean it's not explicitly gay? I guess it's not explicit enough for modern day, but, like, I guess it's not explicit enough for, like, modern standards, probably, supposedly, I don't know, but again, this was used in a trial against Oscar Wilde, where his crime was being gay, basically, so, yeah, and it is such a popular book and such a classic, because it is a good example for queer history throughout for queer literature throughout history, right? Because it is a good example for the fact that this has been a thing that has always been there. It's not just something like blue hat kids on Tumblr invented. And you take that, like a book that's so well known for being queer, that got its author into prison, kinda, for being gay, and you're like, yeah, well, it's not explicitly queer, you know, so, I don't know, man. And this is so weird, because it is coming from a company that prides itself a lot about being so inclusive, you know? And that uses every chance they can get to add more inclusivity into their shows, right? Which, this is not that's not my problem. I think this is an important thing to do. I think the whole argument of blackwashing characters is stupid and made up by stupid Nazis. But I don't understand why you would cut it out in something that has it in there by its nature. You don't even have to put in the work. And it makes me feel a bit weird. 'Cause could it be that you're actually not about inclusivity? You're about I mean, this is a very facetious way of phrasing a question that is very, very clearly not a real question, rhetorical, but still. Could it be that you don't actually care about queer people? Could it be that you actually care about money? And some right-wing dildos on Twitter going off about how it wasn't a black person in the comics gives you free advertisement, like free PR, free ads. Like, could that be it? Could that possibly be it? No. Right? But could it be though? Ugh, my head is itchy. I think that's because A, I bought some prickly pears today, and I touched them at the supermarket. But I also touched my cacti outside. So both of those are possible contenders for the itchy hand. It's on me. Like, I'm not even saying it's not on me, but I also think the supermarket should probably provide like gloves for when you buy the prickly pears. But that's just me saying that. So, no. But yeah, I could buy my own gloves to touch my cacti, because I have a lot of cacti. But I always touch them without gloves, even when I take like little cuttings and shit, because I'm stupid. But like, you have a novel that's so famous to be queer, and you try to put up that brand image of being super inclusive, and then you take this famously queer novel and you're like, well, nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. It's insanely stupid to me. I'm so sorry. And it I don't know, it very much shows how far corporate pinkwashing goes, because while I do think it is important to be aware and make these companies aware of the impact that they are having, right? By doing this, and I do think that, I don't know. Ooh, a turtle. Like, something like Black Ariel. Amazing. It's great for little black girls who finally have, it's great that they are creating that's not Netflix, that's Disney, but it's great to create these spaces, and I'm all for it. But it also very often feels like they cast a young up-and-coming actress. It's the same thing we saw with Rachel Zegler and Snow White, and then they threw them to the wolves, because it is effective PR to have these outrages. You don't have to do a lot of PR, because everybody's going to be talking about your movie anyways because of some arbitrary bullshit. And then they leave these young actresses to fend for themselves. And it's so insane to me, because it's just branding and PR and profiting off of people. And I don't know, something like this Dorian Gray example of Netflix shows that it's like those companies don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about creating a great example for little black girls. That's not the point. They want to make money, and they will make it off of your back, and they will make it off of the actors they cast. And I don't know. I can get really angry about this. Like, Disney did a similar thing with Dr. Doom casting for Robert Downey Jr. that a lot of people just find stupid, because he said he retired from Marvel, and how is he going to be Dr. Doom if he was already Iron Man? No. But that's not what I find stupid. What I find really, really frustrating about this whole thing is that Dr. Doom is a Romani character. Like, and now we're casting a white man? That's a move you can make, I guess. And it's, again, so silly to me. Because when they make something like Black Panther, which, again, I'm not trying to, downplay the benefits of having something like Black Panther, right? Like, these are not black and white issues. So I think it's important to note that as well. But then it becomes a very big part of your branding and your marketing for that film that, oh yeah, we super care about diversity, and look, we made this amazing film, and we took this kind of unknown black superhero, and look at this, we're really cool. Or Captain Marvel, I think, is even worse, where they literally worked with the Air Force, and it's the most hypocritical shit ever, because it's this amazing, cool girl power film, but the Air Force has that promotes the Air Force because they literally gave them a lot of money to make that film, and the F-word is not girl power at all, because it's like, it has a really huge number of like institutional rape cases and sexual assault cases against women, and it's they're not doing anything against it. It's a structural issue. But, apparently, it's all about girl power. Like, it's so hypocritical. It's so hypocritical. And I don't get it. I don't get it. Because why would you then, like, when you have these already existing forms of diversity, when you already have them, why would you write those out? One of my favorite examples for this kind of stupidity that really shows, like, that it's all about getting attention and never really about the communities they pretend to be for, is like the whole Netflix Death Note film, if anybody still remembers that. Like, holy shit. They got flacked so hard for turning this Japanese anime / manga that is, I mean, first of all, why do we need a death? Oh, there's already a bunch of Death Note movies. There's an anime about it. There's a manga. Like, there's so much Death Note media out there. Why do we need this? And they got so much flack for converting all the characters into Americans, right? And making it this American film. It's like an American with American and all of that shit. And yes, that was stupid. I wholeheartedly agree. And then they cast a black person as Light, and they put that in front of people, and they're like, look, we're diverse! And it's like, yeah, but the criticism wasn't that you're generally not diverse. The criticism here specifically was that you were taken away from Asian voices, and like, taking a story that is so very specific to Japan's justice system, and so very specific to Japan's society, and then you plant it into America without thinking, because would this story work in America? Nobody's saying it wouldn't. You just have to do some adjustments, because there's so much social criticism written into Death Note that are so specific to Japan, and how Japan's justice system works, and how Japan treats crime, and how Japan's society works. Like, you can't just like do that. And then like, oh look, we're diverse, we cast a black person, and this is nothing against that actor. Like, I don't know who that was. I don't remember. Like, the entire film was like not very memorable. So, right, go get that money, sir. Get that role. Do your thing. Night Queen. Do your thing. Be a boss. Love you. Good job. Great. Amazing. Live your life, sir. But it's like, this is not a response to receiving the criticism of like quieting Japanese Asian what? I don't understand. It doesn't make sense, and it's so silly, because why would you do that? Why would you? Who made that choice? Who made that collection of choices and thought they were good? I don't get it, and I'm asking myself a similar question with the whole Dorian Gray adaptation question mark, because at this point, from everything that's coming out, it might as well just be its very own, very different story that has absolutely nothing to do with the picture of Dorian Gray, because it's a modern retelling. That's where it starts, right? I don't mind modern retellings. I think they work really well. I enjoyed Mike Flanagan's The Fall of the House Usher. I don't think it was Flanagan's strongest work, to be honest, I think something like Midnight Mask and Hill House are stronger, and it's kind of my least favorite Flanagan work, which is sad because I really love Edgar Allan Poe. Right? I think some of the interpretations he had of those stories were really hit, some of them were really miss. The Telltale Heart had very little to do with the actual Telltale Heart story, but I still like the twist on it. I don't know. You get me, right? Like, I don't mind modern retellings, but that's where it starts, right? It's already a modern retelling. So we're already starting off strong. Then we're taking out all of the queer, not just subtext, of one of the gayest books ever written that is famous and beloved because it is so gay. And now there's a rumor that they're making Dorian and Basil siblings. No, wait, that's not the rumor. That they're making Dorian... we already know this. That they're making Dorian a woman. And it's like... They were like, not only are we going to make them siblings, we're just also going to, like, eradicate any notion of gay. Even if it's, like, incestuous gay. Because we can't have that here. And at this point, you just got to wonder whether or not the people who conceived this whole thing actually read the novel and actually liked the novel. Because... What do you mean? What do you mean they're siblings and Dorian Gray is a woman? Well, what? Why are we adapting the picture of Dorian Gray if it's not gonna be the picture of Dorian Gray? Why be hypocritical and say you care about diversity when you clearly don't, when it's clearly just a PR stunt to like throw some young actors to the wolves because their casting will make some right-wingers angry. What? It's like, I don't know, I don't watch hot stuff, it's not my genre, but it's like they if they'd like done that but decided it's about a hetero couple now, that would have made sense, right? Then at that point, why not adapt one of the many hetero love stories that are out there? That would have made people angry, right? It's I don't get it. It's just I don't get it. And I mean, sure, there's a lot of different people working at a company like this. They get a lot of pitches. They comparability and stuff, but like I don't understand. I don't understand the writers, creators of this project either, because like, again, have you read the book? Do you like Oscar Wilde? Like, do you like Oscar Wilde? Do you enjoy his work? Like, is that something you enjoy, or are you just what? Because with the Mike Flanagan House of Usher, even though it like didn't super hit for me, at least we need new sunflower seeds, do we not? Do we need to look? We need. We have corn, we have tomato. Those are cucumbers growing, I think. We should definitely receive some things. No, I think daisies. I think fuck it, it's fine. I'm just gonna throw out all the seeds I have. No, not you. No, not you. Melons. Melanos. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Like, nice, yay, iron ingots, cool. Dorothea. I mean, that's nice, Turthia, but I will also probably just make one. And I don't understand it because I don't know, it plays into a lot of sentiments people have had for a while as well, right? Like the whole question of why do we not have genuinely new things anymore? Like new media anymore? Why is everything a remake or a reboot or whatnot? I think it really plays into that as well, right? Because maybe, and again, I'm not deep into the thought processes of the people who made this. I have absolutely no insider knowledge whatsoever, right? I'm just this random person getting angry at things she reads on the internet. So, don't, but, sometimes it feels like these projects get other names attached to them because otherwise they wouldn't get made. Because with all of these changes, you're asked, like, it might very much still be a decent TV show. I don't know what direction they're going in with that otherwise, right? But why does it have to be a Dorian Gray retelling, adaptation, whatnot? If you're gonna change so much about the source material, right? Why does it have to be that? And I think that's a fair question to ask these kind of projects, right? It's a similar thing I wondered with Wednesday, because Wednesday made absolutely zero sense. Like, Wednesday made absolutely zero sense as an Addams Family kind of project. Zero. Because the characters weren't what they were originally intended to be. Right? The whole point of the Addams Family is that they look weird but actually like each other because they are a parody of, like, those other sitcom families that actually looked really nice but hated each other, and it was always the butt of the joke, right? That's why Morticia and Gomez are so in love with each other. That's why the kids are actually get along. It's like supposed to mirror that, and it works well because those are tropes we still have. They have been adjusted, but they haven't changed a lot since the 60s. So that's the whole point. So now we have Wednesday, where Morticia and Wednesday hate each other, and it's like, what's the point here? You're missing the original point of the characters. Oh, Wednesday gets really mad because her dad didn't tell her about a murder he committed when he was younger. But not because he didn't tell her, because it was a murder this is shit the old Wednesday Addams would have eaten up, right? And it's so weird, it's so absurd to me. Like, this could have been a silly, goofy little Nancy Drew show for tweens and teens. Could have been that, and it would have been fine, and more people would have liked it. But as a Wednesday Addams project, it doesn't make sense. And it's like, I don't know, do people just not, what is this? I think it's a bug we already caught, but still. It's just, do people just not understand stories? Do people just not understand what a story is? But how do they get so much money then? You know? It's weird. It's so weird. And it's the same thing with the Dorian Gray thing. I think maybe this could be, like, nice, but I don't, why does it have that name attached to it if it's just not gonna do what the original material did. I'm not computing. I'm not understanding. You know? No. Where is Juniper at? Oh, general store. We can give her a little flower, because she deserves it. I think she does. Really deserve it. That was a little rant. I'm feeling kind of hoarse. As in, my voice feels kind of hoarse. I don't feel like the animal. Hello! I am fine. How are you? While I was ranting, another person showed up. I'm sorry. I promise I will show myself from the best side soon. No, I won't. I really won't. How are you? I'm doing well. I just got angry at something, but now I'm calming down again. I love how the calmest game can make me angry. Actually, the game didn't make me angry, so... Do you want a flower? Yes. See, perfect. Nice. I'm waiting for another rainy day so we don't have to, like, water anything and go back into the mines. Of the mines. Ooh. Pimple. Hey, pimple, it's just shards. I hate it. Lol. You don't... I don't know, maybe people are just nice and actually here to watch the stream. We just had, like... On Wednesday we had a bit of an onslaught of people trying to sell their work. And we're still not sure if those were real people or bots. Either way, it was rude and annoying and exhausting. But... If you're just looking for a chill little Mistria stream, you are very welcome. If you're trying to sell me something, I don't know, less welcome. But you might still want you to stick around and really like this. So... Daisies! Daisies! So many daisies. Yes. No, that's exactly what he just said. No, I don't. Starting again. Again, if you are not a bot, you are still very welcome to stay. But please don't try to sell me anything. There's still so much shit laying around here. Ugh. Do we have anything that needs to be taken to the museum? No, but we have a little bug that I'm pretty sure Luke will like. Luke. Where is Luke? Where is mon petit cher Luke? Where is he? Is he? Oh, he's over there. This is good. We will bring him his little bug. No. Stop. Look, I have your bug, child. I have your bug. Wow, Lilac, you must have amazing reflexes. Rena helped me make this goat shield. Oh, thank you. So cute. You can tell you put a lot of heart and effort into it. So many daisies. No, we keep the shorts. By Dill. With which you can make dildo and then bake it. Huh? It's a pun. But I have to hide it and say it really quickly because otherwise I say a bad word and I don't know how Twitch will react to it. So cute. Look at me, this grilled cheese. That's so adorable. He put so much effort and heart into it, I'm fairly sure. I mean, he's a bunch of pixels. He's not a real boy. But still. You know? I'm just gonna tell myself he put a lot of... Actually, I don't think it's worth going anywhere anymore, so I'm just gonna murder some trees and put the murdered tree stuff towards my cute little coop. Because I like a little coop. Actually, my rent is not finished yet. Talking about Wednesday and Jenna Ortega, she got like a lot of shit for saying exactly what I just... I mean, she didn't say exactly what I just said. But she was like, well, I did rewrites because my character in Wednesday didn't make sense and I don't know what the writers were doing. And she is completely correct in that. Like, the writers on that show did not know what they were doing. But then she got a lot of shit for that, especially from a lot of writers. And I think that was partially because the situation was kind of tender already, since it was during that time of the whole writers' strikes in LA. You know? But she's completely correct. Like, those choices and decisions those writers did not make any sense for the character she was playing. You know, but what's so funny to me is, like, she also said that she has like a really close connection to that character, so she cares a lot about what happens to that character. But all of a sudden, it's a young girl who's saying those things, and people get really mad and call her out and be like, "Don't be so arrogant, let the writers do their job, blah blah." But then we hear like shit, like all the shit somebody like Henry Cavill does on the fucking Witcher set. Oh, we can give it a name. We all have to pay our rent, buddy. I have to pay mine, so I'm not paying yours. Like, I get it. Life is tough. Life is rough. But when I say I don't need it right now, and it's not an expense I can spare right now, I mean that, and pressuring me into that isn't cool. Because, again, I also have living expenses that I have to pay. And those go before paying you for something I don't need right now. No. No. Right, like, then we hear shit about someone like Henry Cavill, as in a man. How did he call a coop? Oh, damn. Be like, oh yeah, I care so much about Geralt and the Witcher, and it's so cool, it's so cool. And the shit he does on set, and how he makes, like, his, case does low-key uncomfortable, and it's totally cool because that's method acting. And I think there is a bit of a gender discrepancy here. I'm gonna have to look at chicken coop names. Okay, if I want to name it something, I don't just want to name it chicken coop. I want to give it a cool name. I don't know if it's a hen only coop. Fluffy Butthead, the Egg Factory, Hatchery Hotel, the Ober Express, Clucking Caravan, Henopolis, Poultry Paradise, the Fowl Fortress, the Bentham Bungalow. I mean, we're starting with chickens. I'm guessing we're gonna get more animals later. No, not dinosaur coop. I don't know, maybe there will be real dinosaurs. So then we'll, like, be really mad. Central Peck. I like Central Peck. That's kind of funny. Central Pack, Central Pack. I mean, Central Pack it is. Nice! So tomorrow... Oh, it's... Oh, gotcha. We can put our, like, chicken feed and shit in there. That's good. So, no, we're not buying chicken tomorrow. We look at fences tomorrow. Because I want to fence around that. I want to prepare it a bit more. Before we let the cheeky chicks move in. But we can put this. Why do we... Oh, they're baked potatoes that have food, right? That's what they are. But we can put this in there later, tomorrow. Go. Do we think that was a real human? I'm really never sure. Because... damn. I really want to try the thing people do on Twitter when they very clearly have a bot in their comments where they, like, flip it. But, you know... I get it. It's kind of insane how this is a thing. I haven't responded like to any of the people on Instagram, by the way, and I don't think I'm gonna. I'm just gonna ghost them. It's the least conflicty thing I have, really. So, but I said no several times, and if they're real people, if they're bots. But I'm definitely not gonna click on any link that's gonna show me a supposed portfolio, because here's the thing, the link might not, like, if you are an artist, you have different ways of doing, like, you can put your work on the Instagrams, and then I can see it there. None of those people have, like, art on their Instagrams. So, no. A lot of those accounts were really new. And, nice, nice, nice. I have a sword. I have a sword. I love it when it's clean. No, but like, they didn't really have art on their Instagram. A lot of people use Instagram as a portfolio, so why aren't you? Why do you want to send me another link? Why is that a link you can't send in the Twitch chat? Could it be because it's some sort of phishing link? I will not click that. If you can't show me your pictures on your Instagram, I'm not clicking a random page link. That's where it starts. Even if it's not a phishing link, there are a lot of AI scams out there where people don't really do their shit on their own. And this is not a professional way to approach a client. I'm sorry. And this is, I mean, I guess cold calling works for some people, question mark, but this isn't even cold calling. This isn't even like me being an actual business with a business address where you can send these things to. This is just me, a private person, doing a thing in their spare time, repeatedly telling you no. But again, if those are bots, then like the repeatedly telling no is not even, doesn't matter. Because computer not understand. And if I ever decide to get something, I will look for an artist that I like and I will ask them nicely. Simple. So please go away. Human or computer, I don't care. You annoy me. I mean, the pro thing is that I can talk, and apparently it is more interesting when I interact with the chat, even if the chat is not real people. So, you know, pro for me, I guess. Dum-dum-dum. And like, here's the thing, I feel really, like, don't get me wrong. If if you're struggling to pay rent and like you need those, I get it. But this is not like, this is not an ethical business practice. Pressuring somebody who tells you they can't afford it right now into doing that, that's not an ethical business practice. And it's emotional manipulation is not an ethical business practice. I'm gonna stop it here because the next words out of my mouth could be something like get a job, and I don't want those to be the next words out of my mouth because I know it's not that simple. I know it's not that simple, and I know that it's something I say while speaking in an annoyed state, and in an angry state, and in a state, and it's something I say from a very privileged position. I know not everybody can get a job. I know most people can't just easily get a job. Like, I know that. So it's specifically something I don't want to say. But like, scamming people on the internet is not a job, okay? Kids, don't do it. My back kinda hurts. You think this is a real human? I mean, again, not great business practices. Many different ways for this to be a scam. Even if it's not a great way to go about it. If you're really desperate, again, I know it's not that simple. I know this is like the annoyed me speaking, but still. Like, you know. Respect boundaries, children. That's like what's most important here. Respect the boundaries of others. If somebody tells you no, that's a no. It's very simple. There's no need to like push them on their no. And that goes in a lot of different situations. In most cases, the person doesn't even have to be nice about it, and the person doesn't even owe you an explanation. So, you know, you shot your shot. Cool. Somebody said no. Leave them alone. Let's see if there's more Davy holds. There is! You know, if there's nice ways to promote your work, and there's like shitty ways to promote your work. And I mean, I know it's hard out there for creative people and creative jobs. Ooh. Interesting. I get that. Like, I get that. But this ain't it. I don't know. Quick topic change. What are you currently going on that field of yours? On what field of mine? What do you mean? Bug. Shield of mine. Another one, but I mean, the same thing as always, like a bit of everything, basically. Yeah, a bit of everything, basically. No, I don't need a cicada. I already have a cicada. Ugh, more dirt. And things I'm not sure about because I forgot the order I planted them in. But basically a bit of everything. I'm gonna pick everything, even though we can't carry it right now. I'm gonna bring some stuff to the museum. Oh, hey. Hey, Beller. How's it hanging? So have flowers at home that we can give our beloved, cute, amazing girlfriend named Juniper. She's not our girlfriend yet, but you know, we're working on it. No, I'm sorry, my mood is a bit down now. Cause like, it's not like I don't have empathy, but to some extent that makes it worse. Something odd is it? Oh, that's probably a hermit crab. That looks like a hermit crab. I love hermit crabs. They're funky little guys. Funky little guys. Just so funky and little. And guys. I don't know if all hermit, probably not all hermit crabs are guys. But you know. Guys and girl guys. Salt. Always get them confused. Every time. Ugh, a coin. I hate the coins. They're so useless. But I find fudge ton of them. Hate it. Hate it. Coins, 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 coins. I'm gonna make us some southern peat and whatnot. Shard cluster. Cluster shard. A cluster shard sounds bad. Hey Junie, do we have something? Do you want this? Yes, you do. My plan. What is, oh, this is a cricket. We already have a cricket. Woo. Let's go home. I would love to catch you, but you're already in the museum and my inventory is full. So I won't. But I'm thinking about you. Catching you in my mind. I don't know why I said that like this. It was supposed to sound whimsical, but it sounded weird. No. Ugh, my mood is a bit down now. I hate that this works. I hate that this kind of emotional manipulation works on me. I mean, it doesn't, but kind of does. And that bothers me. You know? We can put little hats on our chickens! Oh my god, I want a little seesaw. I want one of those. I know the inventory is full. We'll get it later. It's okay, we'll get it later. Four of the shitty coins. I mean, I guess they sell for like K-ish price. I really don't. Better than nothing. Yes. I love prickly pears, but like, they're prickly! As the name suggests. You're No. Get out of bed, girl. Why am I doing it like this? I have a copper thing. I can do it like this. What's wrong with me? Ah, I hate myself. Oh. Sorry. I just remembered something. It's like the diving. The first couple of like times I didn't really quite remember that we could actually dive and like swim. Even though they told us. Like the game literally tells you. But for some reason my mind was like, oh, this is only possible in the mines, I guess. No, I was like, no, it's actually... Oops. It's actually possible everywhere. No. No, it's okay, don't worry about it. It's just... I can relate to the struggle. It's just, I can also not save the world. And it's also, right, I need to keep up my own boundaries as well. That's important. And when I say I'm not spending money on something like this right now, that should be enough. Right, but what makes this weird is that it felt somewhat real. Like this felt like a real. I think some of the others on Wednesday were bugs, bug spots. Maybe. And even then, oh, what is happening? Oh, yeah. Even then, it's like not a cool. Even then, somebody must have like made those, right? And even then, there's somewhere along the chain there's a human that might actually be kind of desperate. But at the point, at a point where you're like skillful enough to like make that but not bug. I'm with bugs. My mind is with the bugs. You know, it's just. Explains a lot about me. No, but by the time you're skillful enough to make a bot like that, I think you're also not in need of begging for money on the internet. Right. This one felt like a human, and that makes me feel bad. Basically, because it's like. I want to have empathy, but also, I don't know, there's cooler ways to go about this, and this is it's super unprofessional. So even if this is something you're doing out of desperation, it is, that's what makes this insane, right? Even if this is probably a desperation thing, it also makes, like, the person less likely to be hired because it's so unprofessional. Ikayaki. It makes you seem so unprofessional. Ooh, a pufferfish. Still cool, but not what I want. Because I want some. Why are you talking to Hayden? small fish, I guess. They need to be jealous. They need to be jealous? No, I don't think so. Snake. No, none of these are museum fish. No, and I mean, I guess if this was a real human, it's just... What brings me down is that people have to resort to this sort of behavior, kind of, right? Like, again, I as a single person cannot save the world, and I as a single person cannot save that person. It's not within my might, simply put, right? Even if I try real hard. So there's no point in like budging. But what bothers me more is that we live in a world where this kind of behavior is supposedly necessary. If we believe the story, right? Like, that's the other thing. I mean, it might just be straight up emotional manipulation, who knows? But I'm inclined to believe people. Maybe that's because I'm naive. Maybe that's because I'm a very literal person. I don't know. But I hate that we live in the kind of world where this behavior is necessary, and yeah, no, that just bugs me. And not in a little farming utopia. Nice. What's in there? Ooh. Hey. I love how Rissa's babysitting. That's kind of cute. Nice. Still have a bunch of pond fish to catch, from what I've gathered, for the museum. Pond and ocean. This way. It's an undine! Be careful, Lucille. It's an undine. It's angry and it's gonna, sorry. Should have you. I love Dungeon Meshi so much. It's like a great anime. I'm glad it's getting another season, but I'm also sad that we have to wait. Ooh, this is a new fish. Soga. Nice. We'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Take it all. I want a buttload of fish. Yeah, buttload of fish. Go. Sounds like Draugr, which I know is something completely different, but it still sounds like it, so, you know. Maybe my brain just knows too many different words on things and therefore makes weird associations. Who knows? Who knows? Who really knows? Who really knows what's in anybody's brain? Where's my phone? Oh, a boat. I was singing the buttload of cat song from Crazy Girlfriend, but a boatload of fish would have probably been more lyrically accurate. That's correct. A boatload of fish! Yes. A boatload of fish! All the fish, I love fish. I love all animals. Iron armor, sure. No worries. Do we have wood? We only have hardwood. Sorry. We're a girl, we don't have hardwood. Except for in our inventory. Sometimes I make jokes. And I make them with a really straight face. And then people don't get them. And I'm really sad. Because I think they're really funny. And I also think making them with a very straight face is kind of what makes them really funny. But apparently not everybody thinks that. So, I don't know. I don't know. I think they're funny. Let's go get the other shit. Maybe. Maybe this is a bad idea. We'll see if it is. Sorry. A lot of fish. Yeah, but a lot of fish. I don't know. I think I'm a good lyricist, but I'm also probably not. I mean, I don't have a lot of experience writing songs, so sure. It's probably something you can train. I'm just not trained in it, but that's okay. I'm also not the best singer, but that's also okay. Because again, that's also a skill you could train. But I feel like singing, like a lot of artistic and music skills and like things, I don't think they should be judged by how good they are. I mean, sure. That's nice. I mean, sure. People who do that professionally, I guess. And I mean, sure, if people want to like, make a competition out of it. No. Making art, writing poetry, singing things, dancing, those kinds of things, they're also just like expressions of human creativity and happiness, so you shouldn't focus so much on how good somebody is at them. Does that make sense? Just let people enjoy things from time to time. That's what I'm saying. Catching fireflies in the little farming game they like. What a cute thing. Oh, they're throwing this away. Okay. I want a boatload of fish. I think a boatload of fish is good lyrics. That's good lyrics. Sorry. Nice. Bedtime. No one else is singing my song. Summer is almost over. No. I love summer. Actually, I don't. When did I say that? I love long evenings when it's warm outside. I don't like the daytime of summer. Oops. I'm not good at this, am I? If you press it too long, it goes small again. So I just shouldn't press it that long, I guess. Doom, do 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 doom doom doom. Can spend more money at colorless. No. But is there a way from stopping it? Like, I can't stop it, I guess. Like, see, I love the skill where sometimes you get seeds from watering or harvesting and interacting with your plants. It's cool. I also love the skill where sometimes it waters another field along with the one you're watering. Watering. Like, I'm gonna tell you when it happens next. It's not happening right now. It's okay. It'll happen again. I'm sure. Melon. And this. Yeah. Cool. We should start collecting all the shit we have lying around. I feel like. I want to go to the carpenter's shop and see what fences they have available and what fences are possible. Because I want to have a little, I keep saying that, but I want to have a little fence around my little coop. And once the fence is there, we can put the little seesaw in there. And once the seesaw is in there, we can, once the little seesaw is in there, we can also put our little chickens in there. No, don't swim away. I have like a thing for you. Ugh, the fish ate me today. This is me tunable. Delicious. Oops, that was slow. That's okay. That's a brown bullhead. That's also for the museum. Woo! What's the goal here? Filling the museum. That's the point. Because turtle. I like turtles. This is me with sharks. I'm the I like turtles kid with sharks. I like sharks. Disappointing. This is the problem with fishing in real life. It'll take patience. And not the kind of patience I have. Also, animal killing, I guess. And like, making them suffer unnecessarily, especially with sports fishing, where it's like not necessarily for getting food out of the water. Ooh, a snapping turtle. See how I just got that from the image? Without like reading? I'm good. No, the icon is just really good. That sounds really good. Ugh, people with loud cars. I get it. You have a small dick. It's mean. But also true. But also mean. But also true. Yes, give me a little drinky. I need a little drinky. I need some go-go juice. Go-go juice. Okay. Let's see what they have on sale and then see what we can build. What's this? Crafting station. Old kitchen. That's a thing they should buy. All the things I don't have space for in my very limited inventory. Okay, what can we build? I don't have a lot of wood. We can. Ooh! Picket fence! I want to build picket fences. That's the kind of fences I want. Probably need to make space again. Also, I want to build some stone lanterns. Okay. 0 minutes? That's fast, sir. Summer has gone at last. Oh boy. Oh my god, there's too many picket fences. Lantern. Ignore the like onslaught of picket fences in your home. Ignore them. They're not important. This. Really? That's all? I thought we had more to donate. Huh. Disappointing. Disappointing. But I don't know, I get a bit of a like rush out of donating a lot of things, you know? Makes me happy. I don't know why, but it does. Hey Arrow, you'll get your iron armor thingy at some point, but not right now because I'm a little bit busy with other things. Look at my turtle. Turtle. Ooh, I like snapping turtles. They're really funny. They're also really dangerous. Surprisingly so. Which is weird. I guess it's not that weird, but like it's a bit weird. Yeah. Just that. Music. Okay, what are we selling? What are we selling? We're selling a fish. Selling a snapping turtle. Selling the normal turtle. It's interesting that we get the turtle. I mean, I guess they're sweet water, like freshwater turtles. But I'm wondering if we can also. I think this is a good place to place this, but we need to get rid of the grass first, I guess. Please leave, little cricket. How do you rotate things? That's the thing I'm still trying to figure out. Rotating it. No. Because all the rotating I usually do doesn't work. So how do we rotate? Wait. Is there... I can look that up real quick. Look at my really, really starkly lit face. Holy shit. Rotate furniture. Okay. Right click should rotate. That's what it says, but it doesn't. Huh. Is this a bug? Hmm. But I can. Yeah. Move furniture up. Rotate left, rotate right. Huh? But it doesn't work. Though. Even though it says so. Oh. Maybe I just have to reset it, but it doesn't do it. I'm gonna try this, like, huh. I don't like this. This should work, right? I don't like that it doesn't. I'm gonna put it somewhere else first, I guess. Might be a bug. Maybe I'm doing something wrong? But it's good to know that it's definitely possible. Let's put it here then, to start off with. No. I think I'm gonna take an anti-allergy thing tonight. Because, oh yeah, right, I remember this. Fuck. I'm feeling a bit sniffly, and I don't think I'm getting sick. It's been good lately, but this might be my sign. I'll take a little pill tonight. Maybe. Hey, tidy. Should make all of those things. Maybe next time she has new stuff for us. Now that we bought all of it. Or maybe not. Maybe there's just not a lot of things in here yet. That might be the problem. I think a good solution to this would have been to also be able to buy this as a set. Like the bakery set and the haunted furniture set. Like with some of these sets we bought at the carpentry, or like at the carpenter. I think that would have been a good, better option. Or to at least like be able to either buy them singularly, but or to buy them as a set. Because I like buying them all, right? Even if I don't make them, that way I have them. That's the whole point. Oh, it's the old people. Old people meet up. Old people meet up. Hi. I got my stuff. Bye. I'm going home now. Hey, yeah. Just generally somebody should probably wake me up. Because I sleep a lot on the weekends, and I'm not happy with that because I should do stuff. But I'm also really happy to just be able to sleep in after working. So it's not... How much wood do we even need? 300. Oh, that's not much. Actually, we just need to get it. Like, we just need to get our act together, I guess. Yeah. Okay, tomorrow, the project for tomorrow is the coop. The more project. I want to place the lamp. Okay, we can't place the lamp here. We can place the lamp here though. I want to place the lamps around Calderus though. It's kind of so that he's a bit framed by them. You know? Like nicely framed by them. Like he should be. Yeah. That's the shit. Can we turn it on? Yeah. Oh yeah. Give him that ominous dragon glow. That's the point. Ominous dragon glow. Meeple's birthday. Should give her something. She's like adorable. And I mean, they're pixels, right? But also, I think making kids' days good is a good thing. Even if they're just pixels. I think kids, like, I mean, I think every human should have a nice life. But I think kids in particular should have really good lives. Is this too much? Do we think this is too much if we go all the way down here for a bunch of chickens? Probably, right? I think this is better. Let's need to make a gate, I guess. I don't know how to make a gate. So we'll stay like this. No, we can't stay like this because the chickens will escape. We can't let the chickens escape. It's not good. Chickens can't go away. Chickens need to stay with us. It's important. It's probably also something we can figure out. We don't have to figure out the thing because we have a workbench now. Oh yeah, we should have gotten our kitchen. That's fine, the kitchen isn't that important. I don't cook that much. How do we make a gate? It's fire. It's a little birdhouse. Born set. Basic set. Chest set. Lovely cottage set. It's cute. Rustic cabin set. Wanted attic set. Spring set. Great cool set. Picnic set. But how do we make a gate? Huh? We need a gate. Do we not? I think we need a gate. Chicken prison. How to make a gate? Oh, right. Okay, we can like just fence it in and hop over it. True. I wasn't thinking about that. I was so deeply in my deeply caught up in my thinking. True. That's the thing we can do. Would you like to open the door? Hey. Yes. Okay. And then we can just let grass like grow here again, because they'll eat it. Hayden! I need 4 chickens. I mean, I guess we need 1 chicken for starters. Because I've heard that you can breed chickens. I want one of each though. I really do. Why? Oh no. Okay, girl chicken. How are we naming her? I usually have naming conventions where I name the animals after like things. I think my Harvest Moon chickens are all named after flowers. So my cows, there's different cows. Yeah, I've heard that, but that's fine. It's an early access game. I mean, if they do, it doesn't matter as much. Okay. Yeah, my Harvest Moon chickens are named after flowers. So maybe we should name them after flowers. So this is gonna be Daisy. That fits with our little theme. Because we're lilac. Daisy goes here, yes, into Central Pack. I'm gonna buy a spotted one. And I want a little, I don't know, can I say cock? Like, you know, a male chicken. And we're gonna name him Cosmo. Like a cosmos. But, you know, Cosmo. So Cosmo also goes into Central Pack. Nice. And then we name a brown one. And we name the brown one Tulip. Tulip. Yes. And that's it. Because I've heard there's breeding. And that the chickens... Oh, sorry. They're flowers now. I mean, there's more animals. We can do the kitchen utensils or something else. Farm supplies. I want 2. No, I can only have 1 so far. Because we only have 1 open spot. Yet. Hey Hayden. I think we should now collect all the items that we've like been missing. And then, oh shit. I want to finally get some wood so we can craft the whole shebang, shaboop, and get our inventory bigger. That seems important. We've been putting that off for way too long. I'm not gonna lie. Not a fish, but an artifact. We'll still take it, still love it. Just a crib. It's okay. Another crib. Could make a seafood boil. So many cribs we have. I kind of want to fill the summer fish bundle and stuff like that at the museum. Because what's annoying about the seasonal bundles, right, is that you have to wait. Ooh. Have I caught you yet? I think I've caught you yet. Yeah, I have. That's okay. Now we have 1 extra that we can sell. What space do we have? No, I'm not catching that bug. What's this? What's this? Okay. Let's go. And I mean, we should like try and get some wood and stuff. Because I'm not playing for a lot longer. And I maybe want to finish the little kitchen cube and stuff. Yeah, I have a really itchy nose. I'm probably gonna take my allergy medication before I go to bed. How do I let them out? How do I let them out? Oh, the bell? Probably the bell, right? Call outside. Nice! They all love me. Right, they're still chicks, so we can't make them pregnant again. That's okay. I'm gonna put that in here. I'll put that here. And I'm gonna give you all some food. I'm gonna put the fencing in here as well, because we'll need it for the next coop and or barn. Look, you can play with that. Woo! I wonder if that does anything or if it's just cute. You know? Errol wanted like 3 coconuts, right? Let me check. Somebody wanted 3 coconuts. Yeah, I can get one. Clam. Somebody wanted. Who wanted them? Who wanted coconuts? Oh, London. Okay. Yeah. You can get some coconuts, London. London doesn't strike me like the type who would like coconuts very much. He seems like an aubergine. I talked about this before. I think what would be cool is like London gives elder gay vibes, and I think it would be cool if like the NPCs could also be like have different pronouns, have different sexual orientations, that kind of stuff. That would be cool. Because I mean, so far all of the romanceables are romanceable for every gender as well. And I guess that's kind of the point, because they're all certain types and they're supposed, you know, I get it. But player sexuality is, I don't know, not my favorite. You know? But I get it. It's just not my favorite thing in the world. Do we have 300 wood yet? Do we have 300 wood yet? We don't. I mean, we don't even need 300 wood. But we need some more wood. Work. Hate it. Work. In my little farming sim. How dare they? Did we water our plants yet? I mean, it's fine, we have food, but did we? We have 100 yet. That's good. That's progress. But no, we haven't. Damn. Okay, let's eat some strawberry shortcake. No, eat it. Because we need to water our plants. Because we forgot. Now we need to put more seeds down for the cute little daisies. So I mean, for the cutlery kitchenware names, right? Ugh, what's happening with me? For the cutlery kitchenware names for, I don't know, do you want to do that for the ducks? Do we want to do that for the, do we want to do that for like the cows or something? Or is it still a coop animal kind of thing? I'm guessing ducks will be a thing. Because A, the silhouette looks like ducks. But also, ducks are a staple. So what kind of names are we thinking? And for which animal are we thinking? Yeah. It's weird because I've been good for a couple of days now. So I don't know where all the sniffling is coming from. I'm a bit bothered by it. Oh yeah, we have enough daisy seeds. That's good then. We should check where London is. Oh, it's Friday. It's Friday night at the inn. Oh no, then I know where London is. Then I know where London is and where we should go. ASAP. Well, I guess not as ASAP as we could. It can take some time. You know, do things the right way. No. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do the voices for everybody though, because my voice feels a bit hoarse, and I'm hoping that's just allergy inflammation, and that like I take my medication, and it's good, and that's not me getting sick or anything. But I don't know if I'm gonna do all the voices, because my throat is a bit scratchy. Here you go. 3 more woods! 3 more wood. I can bring you a go. Okay, 3 more wood. 3 more wood, guys. 3 more wood. Let's murder that tree. And it's done. 3 more wood. We can tell Adeline about it at the end. Spoon, teaspoon, butter knife, knife, fork, tongue, scraper. I mean, I would like to stay with like butter knife and not do knife and butter knife. I think that's a bit much. Your arctic rope has traveled 3 floors up the blood tower, inexplicably befriending every monster along the way. In fact, I don't think you fought anyone. It's because we're on a journey of knowledge. No, it's because I like making friends with all the cool monsters. They told me I'm half elf, half dragon, half knight, and secretly half unicorn. You might be the most magical creature of them all, Brightclaw. But your ma is an elf, so was your pa some kind of dragon unicorn knight? Fascinating question. I'll roll for scholarly insight and draconic knowledge. I can ask Holt, are you a dragon unicorn knight? Holt's like drunk. I guess. That's fair, Holt. That's okay. Thanks for bringing all the mint by earlier this week, Celine. Arena cooked it down and got a nice syrup out of it, so we've got something special today. I'm overrun with mint this year. I'm always overrun with mint. That's what mint is! It's a weed! It's shh. Once you plant mint, you're never getting rid of mint. It's gonna be everywhere. How do I know? Because I planted mint, and when I went abroad for 5 months, nothing grew on my balcony anymore because like I wasn't there for the seed, like for the time where you sow stuff. So basically things aren't there anymore. But you know what is there? Fucking mint. Because mint doesn't give a shit. Mint is like the cockroach of herbs. Nice. Nice. Who else did I want to talk to? I wanted to talk to Adeline. Because... Do we need to talk to Adeline? Who do we need to talk to? Adeline. Copper ingots. We still need copper ingots. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. I mean, I guess we still need copper ingots then. Oops. That's fine. We will survive. Yes. Any insects live in the trees? Yes. No. I can get you some if you want to eat them. You don't have to eat them out of the collection. What is the strange question? Who in Mistria would make the best? Yes, perfectly normal to ask. Yes, you would. Yes, you would. Landon would crack up a storm and... Yeah. Yeah. Is he? That's not the vibe I'm getting. Ooh. She's gonna hate that. No, but I think Ulrich. Ulrich makes a good frog. Like, Ulrich. I don't know, it makes sense. I think Dorothea would also be a good frog though. But I guess that's not an option. And I don't want to make Juniper mad, so... We need more... What are you? You're a bug! Magma beetle. Guess I scream a bug every time I catch one. It's a tradition now. What you gonna do about it? We should call our chickies back in. I guess. Send it inside. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm working away. It's all good food. We will keep around. But it's all food that doesn't restore a lot, I guess. What are we saying? Do we play another day? Do we not play another day? I'm getting a bit eepy. And I should take my medication. And I started earlier because I started earlier because I kind of wanted to that's my skin itchy. Oh, I know where my skin is itchy. It's summer and that's the season of itch. I wanted to... I should probably not play another day. Now, I started earlier so I can have some more time for myself in the night, but also so that I could like have the option of like either playing longer or have a bit more time for myself. You know what? I'm gonna play another day. I'm gonna be irresponsible. I'm gonna play another day. What's happening? Save complete. I'm really wishing for another thunderstorm or something like that, because then we can go back into the mines. The mines are my favorite part. Maybe now my favorite part is gonna be like my little chickies. Who knows? Okay, you know what? I should really probably not play another day. But now I wanna finish the farm stuff, and then I can go back inside and save, I guess. We're missing daisies, aren't we? Should plant some daisies then. Daisies we shall plant. Ugh, my eyes are also tearing up. I think it's definitely allergies. That's so weird. The main season is over. It's been good for a while now. Where are you coming from? Also, I hate that because the allergy medication makes me really sleepy, but it's gonna make me sleepy, like weirdly sleepy for the next day as well. I don't like that. Struggle. No, that's not what I'm selling. That's what I'm selling. Look at my little chickies. Look at my chickies. Go. Chick, 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 chick. I'm murdering you. Oh, wheat snag. Cool. Sorry. Allergy. I could ask about that. It's probably a good thing because it makes me really sleepy, and I really hate that. Like, I mean, I guess it's some kind of weirdly risk-free sleeping medication, maybe, but it's not great. It's not a great vibe, you know. Is it even worth? What day is it? It's the 20. Oh, we don't need to plan everything. It's the 20. Oh, it's almost the end of summer. Damn! Now I want to play until the end of summer. Ah, game. It's a struggle. Yeah, maybe do that, but like. Yeah, maybe do that. Okay, no. It's fine. We're gonna end now. I'm gonna take my allergy meds and do sleepy. Good night. Ugh. Yeah. No, it's not good. That's a cool thing if you get to save, even if like if you get to save separately. Okay. Good night.